From 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us. Today is Thursday, March 6th, and don't be fooled, we're not celebrating Christmas over here, although Liz and I are serving Christmas vibes this morning. We are talking, though, about some definitely winter weather that we're dealing with, but there is some light at the end of the tunnel. It's starting to warm up. You just have to wait a few days.
Yeah, it will thaw out, so there is some relief in sight, but at least for right now, we're feeling pretty cool. As you head out the door this morning, I've been giving you a mix of the yellow and green light. Most roads are fine. However, the yellow light is for the possibility of some slick spots, and frankly, I've run into one or two lights on my drive where the light poles were out, likely because of the gusty winds overnight. So you'll just want to be a little bit more cautious as you head out. But again, nothing active. All that snow for last night's out, leaving a dusting in some places, if that. We have cloudy skies this morning, but we have some great sunshine later on. Late this afternoon into this evening, beautiful sunshine, a high of only 37 today with wind chills in the teens and 20s. But into tomorrow, the temperatures in the 30s come with a mix of rain and snow. So I show you the timestamp for future track for tomorrow, which is about 10 to 11 a.m. Some snow starts us out, then in the afternoon, rain mixes in at times. Temperatures go above freezing in the afternoon, so I think that even though snow is likely falling, it's probably melting as it's falling, and it has a very slushy consistency. Then we go into the evening, and we're slipping below freezing again, leading to a little bit of tail-end snow. All in all, when it comes to accumulation, Jess, I'm thinking we're going to pick up under an inch. It doesn't look very overwhelming by any means, but nonetheless for tomorrow, you'll probably just want to take it a little bit slower on some of your drives.
Okay, good to know. There are a few things I want to mention because I know we're talking about the cold weather and no one wants to hear about that. Respectfully, Liz. First off, spring officially in 14 days. We are in a 2-week countdown, so that's good news. Another couple of signs of spring on its way. The zoo has officially announced their opening date, so that's on the horizon at the end of the month. And a bunch more of the Zesto locations are opening today, which is good news. So I know everyone feels like they're stuck inside, especially over the next couple of days when we're cooling down a little bit. Next week, it's getting warmer. We're coming out of the, the thick of the winter, and there's some good things to be excited for. So I just wanted to add those on because, it's rough this time of year.
Well, and listen, this might not be something that you and I necessarily cheer for, but it's definitely a sign of spring into summer. Daylight saving time begins on Sunday. That's when you spring the clocks ahead an hour, which we lose an hour of sleep. No one's thrilled about that, but it means sunsets start getting later. Now the sunrises will be pushed off a bit, so it's not going to be quite as bright, but I mean, hey, those later sunsets mean for people that work that traditional 9 to 5, you're going to have more hours of daylight after work, which is certainly really nice for all of you. Couldn't be us. We go to bed around that time, but hey.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for those of us who struggle to fall asleep around 7:30 at night, and now it's going to be broad daylight out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get some eye masks.
Yeah, eye masks and blackout curtains coming back for all the third shift workers.
Yes. All right. Well, that's all we have today. We just really wanted to focus on your weather forecast since that's the big talking point. We're just going to leave you guys on a live look at your INDOT cameras this morning. As always, things look pretty good today, so that's good news. We hope you guys have a great Thursday, and we're back here again tomorrow.